0.88 kilometers or kilometers left. And then if an egg hatched, no, an egg didn't hatch recently, but if an egg does hatch, it'll put the egg, another egg, right into the incubator. But I guess I'd have to wait for one to hatch to show you guys that. But it'll just keep pushing eggs into the incubators, hatching them, and then pushing more in. So it's pretty cool. And then sniping Pokemon, multi-bot support, which means that you can run the multiple of these same bots on different accounts at once. Power up Pokemon, so instead of you having to do that manually, and like it's kind of like transferring, but instead of transferring, you're automatically leveling them up. And then it can snipe Pokemon too, which is pretty cool. So oh, I thought this account was softbanned for a sec, because I kept seeing some escapes. But yeah, so let's just get started. So download link is in the description, like always. Come here, click the release.zip, go save it. Where do I not have it saved? Alright, I don't have it saved in here. So go to your downloads and then extract it. I'm just gonna rename. Can I rename this? No, I don't think I can rename this. Can I delete this file then? Yeah, alright. So just extract this file into wherever, go into it, and then just start it up. And then once you start it up, it'll create the config folder or the config files that you need. Now here's the authentication thing. This is where you put your username and password, and I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, and we'll be right back. Oh, real quick guys, before I type in my password, I just kind of wanted to show you this. This is how you have to have your username and password. You have to have quotations around it and then the comma after the quotation. So this is just like the Google thing. The Google inside the quotations, so then password inside of quotations. And if you want to do PTC, change it to PTC obviously and fill these out instead. And then leave the refresh token blank like always. So I'm going to type in my password and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back now guys. So once you guys have done that, just click save and you will be good. Come over to config and here's where you can customize everything you want to. Did some USB just get unplugged? Yeah, I think it did. Hold on. Alright, there we go. My bad about that guys. Alright, so basically here's the config. You guys can set this up however you guys want to. It's pretty much like every single bot, but I guess I'll go through it a little bit with you guys. Amount of Pokemon to display on start. So this is basically going to display the Pokemon that you currently have. The top 10 highest CPing ones. So if you want to do 10, you can do 10. If you want to do 20, you can do 20. I'm just going to do 15, so I'm a little different than everybody, I guess. Automatically level up Pokemon. You can set this to true, but I feel like it's probably going to level up every single Pokemon that can level up, and I don't think there's an option to select which ones you want to level up. Actually, I guess we can check here, because this is usually where they put it. Pokemon to not transfer, Pokemon transfer filter, no. Alright, so I guess it's probably going to, just level up all the Pokemon that it possibly can. So auto update, this means, I think this should mean that it's going to automatically update the bot when a new version comes out. Not too sure though. Default altitude, leave that at 10 and then set the latitude and longitude to the coordinates that you want it to the bot to run at or an area around you. Teleport false, you can enable this and this will just teleport to Pokestops, I believe, a lot quicker instead of you having to walk around and wait. It'll probably save you a couple extra seconds, but it can also get you soft banned, so you kind of choose, you're kind of risking it for a reward, I guess. Delay between player actions, I just usually keep all these delays normal so that you don't get soft banned, because if they're too high the bot may malfunction or you might get soft banned. Dump Pokemon stats, not too sure. Evolve all Pokemon above IV value, you can set this however you want. The higher it is, then the higher it's going to be required for them to evolve. Evolve all Pokemon above certain IV, and false or true. Evolve all Pokemon with enough candy, false or true. I'm gonna say false. GPX path, if you guys want to set this up, I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to set this up. This is pretty complicated to set up and it takes a little bit of time to understand how to set this up, so I don't even do this. If you guys want to set it up, link in the description for you guys to figure out how to do that on your own. Item lucky egg, so here's what all this stuff is going to be in your inventory, and then this is basically to prevent your inventory from getting full. The bot will automatically just dump stuff out so that your inventory won't get over 350. Keep minimum CP instead of transferring them in, 1250. Keep minimum duplicate Pokemon, so if you want 2 Pokemon that are over 1250.